Alright, y'all. What's up? So, y'all, what's up? Y'all, I'm eating, starving. Haven't eaten in almost 2 days. And apparently I don't have COVID. Or I did, but it's odd. It's like it's gone. Still got a little symptom on my chest, but it ain't nothing like it was yesterday. So, for the first time since I got done with my little game jam thing, I gotta do something other than sleep. Now, for y'all don't know, I'm one of the judges. This is my first. It's my second game jam. That's my second game jam. I'm watching the game jam, but it's my first. Actually, been on time. Cause when I first started with RPG Maker and all into the community, making games and all that type of stuff, that came in around about the end part of the game jam last year. So I have to say probably about a year. Maybe I've been messing with game type stuff. Now, a lot of people know, a lot of people don't know. I just watched Serlinga. Serlinga, for some reason, the game was glitching out hard on Serlinga. And like, if you watch just the stream, we ain't had none of that glitching stuff. Like, they had DOTs running into the next battle. That's crazy, bro. I ain't never seen it do none of that stuff. But I had a lot of questions about the game, especially considering my first time making a game. It ain't too bad. Like, for instance, a lot of stuff, like, say for with the spelling. No, I did not spell check anything at all. Didn't even try to. I don't have time for all that. Especially with the time limit and with the time limit for the game on top of my schedule. To be honest with you, I'm gonna put like maybe probably about a week and a half into actually making the game. And my schedule is just busy. I pull between 16 and 18 hours every day. Not once or twice a week or not every day. Every single day. That means Monday to the next Monday. Every day or every week. It's always like that for me. So I gotta find time in between my schedule to do other things. So yeah. So as far as spell checking go, I did not even try to. I wrote stuff down now. I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, what else can I say? So if it was getting graded, I don't know, son. If I wasn't a judge, I'm curious to know how my score would be if I wasn't a judge. But you know, me being a judge, I can't win anyway. But I still wanted to enter a game. I wanted to put one in though. And just give you a little backstory on it. because obviously my game don't matter. This is this is an enemy in my game, but you got a backstory to it. Well, in my game, it just, unless I can figure out the way I kind of want to introduce the story is kind of like it's just put though, like basically like a filler, and I'm not interested in doing that in my actual game. But when they started announcing the game jam, I said, well, hey, why not just put it in for the game jam? Of course, I had to leave out a lot of stuff that, you know what I'm saying, that had it been with time, I better put in, like, the story, as you can see, it's like spotted, like here and there. Because there's a lot just taken out. Just a lot taken out, a lot not put in there. Since you know it's made for the game jam. I had one person ask me, they said, why is your game so hard? I said, point blank, I said, I don't make my games for everybody to play. I said, I'm not expecting everybody to like to play them. I said, cause for instance, I like hard games, but I don't find Dark Souls all that interesting. Crazy, huh? But all the AAA titles I play, they highly boring. They get too easy. It's after, I don't know, I don't know. I just find a way how to beat games easy, and they get too boring, too quick. They're not like back in the old day where you had to you had to figure out how to play your game. You had to figure out what to do, you know? Like you had to figure it out. You know, you ain't had nobody hand holding your hand, like all these tutorials, you ain't have all that. So I don't make my games that way. What the way I look at it, when you make a game, you make a game the way that you want to play it. It's like, I agree with this to a certain degree. If you do something that you want to do, it's not gonna feel like a job to you. Like I said, I agree with that to a certain degree. Not 100% agree with that. But I make the game the way that I want to play it, because I don't find a game that's worth it. I don't find a game that I want to play that's worth it. Like, I don't. StarCraft, I don't know, maybe I just got too old for it. I used to be pretty decent at it, you know, strategy wise. And my APM I wasn't like Korean type APM, but I had pretty high APM. I liked it because it provided a nice challenge. Like, it just provided a good challenge, bro. But I don't find that in games anymore. Like in mainly AAAs, I don't find that in AAAs. Like they're like cash grabs. And I'm not interested in playing it like that. And that's too boring to me. And they just get too boring. So I can't do it. So that's me personally. The reason why I make games. Every dev got their reason why they do them. That's just a part of my reason right there. I like to play something I like to. One person asked me about the title screen. No, I ain't bothered to do nothing with that title screen. That's it. It's a game jam. I'm not going to all that stuff. Like in my main game, I got a lot of custom. When I say a lot, everything is custom. I'm working on the custom tile set now, but everything is custom. So music, animations, all that. It's all that. Some of the animations you see in here, some, not all. Some of the animations you see in the game are from my main game. Like the ones that you see that's really polished, they're from my main game. Custom animations. But without further ado, let's get into it. And yes, I will critique my own game. Like I told you why it's like that. Don't mean I'm not gonna critique it. Let's get to it. Like, check this out. Alright, so this is really my first time into Sprite. And yeah, I'm giving a nice little detail into it because I'm not Sprite, eventing. Like I said, I just started with RPG Maker maybe a year ago now. So obviously I'm not familiar with the engine like everybody else is. So for me, I got stuff. I got so much to learn about stuff that other people already know how to do. But instead of disqualify for me not being able to judge something, like check it out. Like it say, what the fuck? What the fuck? See, it's supposed to stop right there. Fuck. What's that? Now see, with the way I want it to play out, it's gonna say what the fuck, and it's gonna quickly come on to this, like almost like an interruption. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know how to do that. I don't even know if you can do that in RPG Maker. But if you do know, by all means, let me know. But I don't know if you can. What's that? It almost sounded like something heavy or falling. Now a lot of people tell me you could do it the name. I say, yeah, I know. You ain't flat got that, but like I said, I was rushing, crushed for time, and like I said, I ain't. What I entered the game probably about 30, 35 minutes before it was closed. So I ain't have a lot of time. I have a lot of time, you know. So like I said, my schedule will be busy. Maybe we should get a move on. I got to stop. We got to stop. Look, stop. Look with two P's, huh? Stop the monster advance at the source. Like I said, I ain't spell checking on it. Yeah. Now, in my main game, without trying to do custom this type of bar type stuff, want to liven it up more. And I've been looking at some stuff, possibilities. But it's a game jam, can I say? Now I heard Life is Council say this is like bland with no music or something. Well, the whole atmosphere behind it is supposed to have like a little atmosphere, like you just walking into something you don't really know. So it's not gonna have any music playing. They're gonna have just a little atmospheric sound. This is what I was going for. I don't know why they look. I don't know why they switch. Cause look, even on the little sprite tile set, it got the whole entire the it's just three dead soldiers. So I thought that was crazy right there. See this one do it. All right, if you get in front of it. Yeah, see if you get in front of it, do it. Now look, if you hit it from the side, yeah, move up. But see on the little sprite sheet, well, you know if you check out the thing, it's gonna have 3 dead sprites. I don't know why I do that. I think Drift said directional fix or something like that to fix that. So I had to check it out. So I won't make that mistake in my main game. Now, I guess it's one of them that Solango was talking about. That's supposed to be walkover, but nah, I didn't want this one to be walkover. I was trying to go for like make it look like there was actually like a battle that happened here inside of like old place or whatever. You know, trying to do something like that. And the little cracks right here, I guess the only way to fix that if I do the regional events. But I don't even think I put that plug. Yeah, I think I probably did. I probably did put the plug in the game. But as you can see, when you try to walk over, you can't walk over it. Stupid humans. You would never learn. You are trapped here. Like you see how that kind of dialogue just kind of seemed like it came out of nowhere. There's a lot more dialogue to this. Like this like with the way that it actually goes. This is not the beginning part of it. Like this is just a good little part I can just put in for like the game jam. But there was like the way the whole entire prologue go. It started from the village and then lead up to this moment. What? Foolish me sacks. They collapsed the tunnels you use to enter this tower. Me sacks probably have a comma right there. Lies. After we kill you and close this portal, we will leave this place. Ha 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 ha. Do you think this is the only portal to the monster homeworld? Stupid human. You do error. Now look, right here, a lot of people say that shouldn't be there. But no, if you study a lot of old languages and stuff along that line, so certain things like you do error. It's similar to the Elizabeth terminology. Or you hear like thou and there and all that extraness. Well, that's how people actually spoke in those days. So the whole atmosphere, like I said, I don't want to spoil my main game, but it's a lot. Even with just it's a lot I couldn't go into the prologue. But yeah. So anyway, it says stupid humans. There's a comma right there. You do error, you put another comma right there. Capitalize that I if you wanted to. I am but a mere lieutenant in my master's army. You get comment out. You have, like I put you instead of spelling out you. You can tell I just typing it. You have a ways to go before you can stop or advance on your own on your world. And she got like a little man face. Now as far as the sprites coach, I've been hearing a lot about. Yeah, like something you can tell with the hairband and the hair that they different. Then we kill all those who resides in this tower. No. Like I said, how I was just typing it. Remember this part. It said then he will reside in the tower and stop your attack in our village. So remember what he said here. Yep. I'll show you at the end part. You think by killing me, your village will be safe? What do you mean by that? You don't see, not that. And yeah, the music is custom made. Now, with the way this battle is, I didn't want you to burn this boss because of the way I got it set up. Like in my main game, I actually made an AI. So I actually made an AI to for the enemies to fight with. So they're not using the RPG Maker actual system of how they determine how the enemies attack this, that, and the third. I actually have an AI made for that. But since it's in my prologue, I obviously ain't had nowhere near enough time to implement it in this game and then balance that out. Cause trust me, in my main game, I literally got to go through and balance each and every fight. Like I gotta balance each and every fight. I got it to the point to where every couple of levels it'll stay, you know what I'm saying, within reasonable management. But every couple of levels I got to go back and rebalance those set of fights in that area. So obviously I ain't had not enough. It's hard to explain, but when you see it, you'll be like, oh, okay, I get what you're talking about. But I didn't have enough time to do that in this game. Now, what I have been noticing a lot of people do, like, since a lot of people are programmed to just, let's hurry up and get it done, you know what I'm saying? People don't take time to spend time on it and, you know what I'm saying? Just take a little couple of seconds to read like a water song, like, Life is kind of saying it's not a summoner. Okay, with the way her prologue is, she's not a full-fledged summoner. So all her skills, the animation is supposed to be different. I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't had enough time to do all the animation. Like for the rest of the water, it was supposed to be she was supposed to summon. It was gonna come into another screen. It was gonna do like a hand coming down on attack. That was gonna do a whole wave and heal everybody. But I ain't have enough time to do all that type of stuff. It wasn't gonna be like the record, like how I would do, like how I got the summons in my main game. That's a lot of effort and a lot of work that's time consuming. I ain't have all that to do it, bottom line. So I just took a cheaper route out to do it. Customize how the animation was gonna look. So right here we got the wind summon attack. An attack that reduces max agility by 50%. Evasion and crit rates by 5% on a cooldown of 5 turns. And depending on how you use it, you'll see that like in certain fights that actually be very helpful. But since alright, anyway, I noticed how I got it set up. Like, so I was trying to go for like the most quickest explanation possible for it, and I left out the shit like all these are AOE. So all these summons are AOE, but I left out that they're AOE. Well, since she was summoning training, just to give a little background how I had her set up, she get physical attacks and summons. Well, the physical attacks, the original point of physical attacks was to be, well, she'll do a physical attack and do something that look like a summon. You know, to come out of the show. She's not a full-fledged summon, but she can do something as summons. You know what I'm saying? But number one, I couldn't figure out how would you be able to express that in such a short amount of time without going lengthy, too much backstory and taking too long. And I figured that anybody that play my battle system, they're not gonna really know how to. They're not gonna take the time out. They're gonna do what everybody did when they first started playing Dark Souls. Let's go in and attack, and they get slaughtered. So that's why look. I figured that would be exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. But like I said, I don't make my games for that way. I make my games to, so like one of the most challenging games. Yeah, I'm about to get to it. So I'm gonna do this first. All right. So you grab that because you kind of toss a dot, right? Even if I didn't know what the dot was, I'm checking it out. See that here, so we can't do it. Look, tie here. That automatically tell you explanatory. This tie fire. Now you'll probably think they were doing elemental, but I ain't have time to balance it out. Put that in the game. But I'm making OP. Cat life is counsel say the game is unbalanced. No, the game not unbalanced, playboy. You gotta learn how to play the game. Like finish the small damage on all enemies, right? Small damage on all enemies. So we level 60. Like for me, when I started, my level cap was level 60. I assume that okay, if it say small damage, they gotta be doing something. Look at the HP. I'm at like 6 grand, so they're probably doing between 3 and 5,000 damage. That's what I'm automatically assuming, and the reason why I'm automatically assuming it just from playing games. Now you got medium damage on one enemy, so you see how I got one here. One, like I said, rush for time, but not really paying attention. Turn on 3, and the medium damage right here, 3 turn, right? Cooldown, and it don't say all enemies, which is what Sir Lingan had pointed out, which is true, because like I said, I'm messing around. See, I got it right here. The way it really worked, before I realized what I did, the top fire didn't say all enemies. I don't know how I messed up on that one, but hey, I messed up on it. They got the LE here, and then you got all your title. Like a lot of people say these skills are strong. It's 100 TP. They gotta be strong. You gotta waste all your TP to do it. They gotta be strong. They gotta be worth it. And since you're dealing with 55,000 HP, what you want to hit? Just 10 grand? Nah. You're doing 9,999 damage. 10 grand ain't nothing. You need to add another point. I know it may look fancy, but nah. So now look, what I didn't put in here was the Grand Tie Sparks, right? All the sparks, they give you MP when you hit. Obviously, I didn't have time. I guess I could have put that in there, but I was rushing, so I didn't have time to put that in there. But they give you MP back. And all right, so Larry is a more of an all-around type person. Lily got some buffs and debuffs, and she worked well with the team and all. And she like an all-around attack person. Larry is an all-arounder, and Charlie is a single target attack person. Well, you got Tyos and Tails. One of them is more on the magical side, the other one is more on the physical side. And well, Charlie is more on the physical side of that domain. So Will Break, which a lot of people seem to pass up, for some odd reason, if you just leave the game in its base, like I got it right now, just at the basic with all the plugins and stuff I know. After you balance out the damage, the buffs and debuffs, they mean a lot. Like Lily about to die, that's a dot. Right there. And that's the reason why you don't want to burn them too fast without doing enough of the damage. Yeah, see that the game is glitching bad. Like it still did the dot even after she was dead. I don't know, son. Cause on certain legal thing, it was glitching horrible. I noticed. Lapis Council said this is a only different thing is an E and an R. So yeah, that's the way I had wanted to pick it. This had changed that small LEM MP recover, and this was say AOE revive. I did not know that did not have a description, but it don't. So as you can see, got all those debuffs and stuff, right? So far, I fool around and get killed. I'm gonna do the side here and restore. Wow. So I'm gonna restore water with Lily, so everybody get the dot on the hill. Yeah, so I don't know how to get that off. I was to kill him. So I'm gonna attack. And then I'm gonna do all that. Now we're gonna kill him with Shadow Punch. Say, bro. I was so crazy. What did it mean by that? One, because he's not the boss of this place, so the attacks on our village will continue. Or two, it's a trap. But that little part, I know it seemed like out of play, but I wanted to be like a continual dialogue. You know what I'm saying? Like what did he mean? You know what I'm saying? But see, I could have put the other piece like at the end of the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like what he say, and see that go in. Look at that weed. Oh man, but that might be the only capitalized eye in the game, maybe. In our clan, that's what we have, but they certainly have. Never seen a monster that strong before. And literally, you are the last of the summoners in our clan. We won't let you die. Yep, as Tails and Tails, it is our job to protect the summoners. We'll stop the monsters here and save our village at any cost. Now look, so I don't know why these things are staying in. Something ain't right, bro. Is Drift got the only version where they not messing up? Look at that. It look like Drift got the only version of the game where they don't mess up at. I don't know, so I'm looking at it, bro. And they're not supposed to be there after the fight. But here they are. I'm gonna upload I'm gonna take the one that's off my itch, I'm gonna take that down, and I'm gonna re-upload it. As soon as I get done with the stream. Maybe that might stop it. But as long as we got a heal on, it'll go now. Since they're 100 TP, these three right here, they break the damage and the heal count. Except for Tails here, don't really need to break it. But the fire and the spark, they break the The damage is sitting at 9,999. You can tell with everything. But these are the only ones that break it. So when you use it, you can see that, okay, they break the damage sign. So I like how I put the dot on now. I restore the MP. And it hit it. Now everybody's gonna get hit. That's true. But Lily, since we still got her skill, see, it helps us. And a lot of people telling about the amount of items and stuff that you got. Yeah, I didn't bother to change how many items you're gonna get and stuff like that. Because Game Jam. Now it's what a lot of people want to pay attention to is that the dragon, the Earth D dragon right here. And if you wonder about how it is about choosing the targets, well, when you come with using a Kashisi, or how you pronounce the name, they enemy side view enemy sprites. Well, for some reason they overlap a lot, so it's hard for you to pick the enemy that you're trying to use it on. Ain't nothing I can do about that unless you know how to change that. Ain't nothing I can do about that. It's just the way the sprites made. And Harrisburg gonna hit hard. And in this case, you got a choice. Do you want to take the turn off to dispel it? And I'll dispel it. I was off with Charlie. Because even with doing so I'm gonna have to look in. I'm gonna make sure I ain't fuck it up in the database, which I don't think I did, because we're looking at on certain stream, and certain things was like you said it was 21, but they ain't supposed to be 21. I know, and that's supposed to be added on to the attack. It's a stat effect, but it shouldn't be added on to the attack. So we kept looking at it. Certain attacks was added and certain attacks wasn't. We're like, nah, son, something wrong with it. It's tripping out. Did you're saying about magic water? Yep, I thought I put an MP on there, but apparently I didn't. I ain't put an MP on there. Tripping. But anyway, you're saying about anyway, on the last boss. On the last boss, you'll see on Serlinga stream that at the when you beat the last boss, it went straight to game over. It skipped it glitched out an entire scene. And I told him, nah, son, check drift stream, you'll see it. It don't do that. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know, son. To me, all the fights are easy. Just glitch. Just coast right through them. And to be honest with you, it is quite easy to get your TP up. But I am one of those type of players who just don't use it unless they gotta use it. And And I made Charlotte hit whip hit ridiculously hard because all Charlie attacks are all single target attacks. So in the offset that he had no AoE skills, I let him all hit hard. Oh, that's odd, son. They didn't even put the. Oh, yes, they did put the status effect on. You see how it changed? Look, that's crazy, bro. So anyway, the offset all Charlotte not having any AoEs. Gotta finish this time. The offset that Charlotte didn't have any AoEs, I gave all his attacks. Oh, all right, we should better kill him before he die. His attacks hit hard, a lot harder. I also made, which I didn't go into and check, the armor. The armor and stuff, it levels up with you. So, in her case, since I made it, in her case, she's doing the magic and the attack. So attack 409, magic 347. She get a pretty nice boost at level 62. So we get a ton of items. I did it. But since we get a ton of items, might as well just heal that way. Now look, the step count is 30. I told Sarlinga that. I said, bro, but I just don't get it, bro. I said, to me, it seems like it's going with, if you get in the fights too fast. I said, you can pop Wheel Breaker, catch that golem. Catch Wheel Breaker on the golem, he definitely gonna die. Cause you need to get that golem out of here. I don't know, he won't die before it hit. Uh-oh. Oh, y'all, am I gonna die? I might die. Nope, not gonna die. Go ahead and heal everybody. Well, KO him. KO her. No. So here at the top spot, I start get the MP back up. KO again. Let's get up. And I watched it, Life said that she was useless because she kept dying. I said, so I guess that makes sense if somebody looking at a character that's dying, they say, oh, they're useless. No, not necessarily. Like, her skills are very not useless. So you gotta keep up. I didn't get that off in time. Well, anyway, knock him out. Now, let's see what happened in, said 413. What was it, 402? 413 now. There you go. Like all these things, they go about point 0.5% each level. I can up them by a percent, however much I want to up them by. Now in my main game, the equipment, the leveling equipment that you get, you got obviously it's a challenge for you to get them. But once you get them, they got two sets of it. They got two sets of leveling gear that you get. I ain't even say it. Let me say it. I'm walking through here like ain't no chance of me dying. So you get two sets of leveling gear. Well, it's two sets after the first one you get. The first one you get is similar to what you see now. The second one go up to like 0.5% each attribute that they level up, and they add like 2 or 3 attributes on each one. And then the third one, it go up 15% on each attribute, and they add like another 2 or 3 onto each one, with certain extra stats, effects, and all this, that, and third. Some of the stuff I had noticed out. So it's epic on just getting, but you gotta work to get them. I ain't gonna lie, bro, just coast through here. Like in the main game, like if you played this game, you could think that it's probably hard. And from me looking at after listening to what some people say, and then looking at some of the things, I'm looking at it like yeah, with the explanations the way I gave it, you kind of see how it kind of get on the annoying side. Like how it don't seem like it's fully explaining, which is true, considering that that when I wrote them in, I was rushing through my explanations. Now, Sir Linger said, Lily, I know you haven't fully mastered Fan of Summoner yet, but don't let that stop you from doing what needs to be done. Being done, right? Be done. And like you said, it came out of nowhere. Now, this is probably what Drift was talking about, like filler. I don't think so, but I'm gonna explain to you about this map. Maybe, but I can't shake the feeling that there's more to this cave than meets the eye. Now, plus with the way the monsters are acting, I don't know what to expect anymore. Understandable, but we can't back down now. No matter what is going on, we must see this through to the end. So like I said, like with the widows, they say, yeah, but this seems like an extermination instead of an invasion. Like there's more to this. All right. So now check this out. With the way those statements that came out, there's more to the reason why it is. Like in the beginning part, they was talking about how the monsters are aggressively moving out of the cave and all that stuff, right? Before they knew it was a tower, it's aggressively moving out of the cave and stuff. As they get into the cave, they see the stakes a little bit higher, that the monsters are strong inside the cave. Look, now see this the glitch. So when somebody attack, they get that same effect on them, right? See that it's tripping. See in Drift Gaming never did that. Something is tripping bad, son. Like it's tripping bad. Like we don't know why. Like we don't know why when they attack with that state on them, it apply the state to somebody else. Why is that? Like, we don't get it because I never changed the because I never put a state on the attack. Well, as you can tell, because I've been attacking all this time, I never put a state on the attack. So we don't know why I do that. That's crazy. The game tripping. So yeah, now you can attack. Look, and the state not there now. It just said 4 turns. Say, bro, MV tripping. See, it's every time Charlie attack. So let's see what happens. So Charlie not attacking. Now he can attack, right? We're gonna have Charlie not attack. See what happens. All right. Wait, we're gonna guard, and have Charlie attack. I'm just testing out to see what's up. So maybe it's only with the skill on, with that state on. Oh, that's crazy. Well, at any rate, we had something similar to this happen. You could when Driftwood even recorded it. We had something similar to this happening on the main game. And we had to fix it. But nobody figured out how it was doing that. It was messing with the buffs and debuffs. All right, so Charlie, I don't want about the attack. So let's see if he put it on now. Yeah, so look, it only happened when Charlie attacked. All right, so let's see. I don't know about the attack. Do it stay on him? Sorry, bro, this is going crazy. No, it's gone. What happened? No, it's still on there, but he just attacked. What is going on? Something is going crazy, bro. Look, and it keep going. Like, now I went up 3 turns. I heard a friend about him. Look, now it's gone. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. Because it ain't. They don't have a skill that do it. They don't have no stats, what you call it, stat effect? I don't know. It just does. he must have critted hard. And each of them full 40,000. A full 40,000. A full 40,000. Punch them off. Top 5. Top what? And I had to take a look into it because it's my first time using like anybody's sprites other than my own outside of Vibratos. But Vibrato sprites are different. I'm using Akasha cheese, how you pronounce it? Sprites. She still don't know. So using and okay, now look, so Lincoln say this would be a good, he say he could see that being workable, having the dot that lasts outside of battle. I guess so. I actually never considered it. But until I got the glitch in the game, I never even considered doing nothing like that. But anyway, Vibratos, they just died. But from when I look at Akashi's sprites is anti-fire. When I look at Akashi's how you pronounce the person's name? Sorry, I don't know how you pronounce it. That when you look at that when you look at their sprites, bro, that this is exactly how they actually die. So I think that's crazy. I'm gonna try to figure out why it do that. So I won't do that in my main game. I don't want that to do that in my main game. Like at all. But that's crazy. They see how, I see how the bats got a like that sprite, but the costume sprites that look like that. Level 63. Stats. I'll tell you that 417 now. And now they had 7 grand. She had 6. See, they 30 steps, but it seemed like it's too long, bro. Yeah, 20 and the wheel breaker, that's what. I don't know, depending on how hard her wheel breaker hit. 7. 6, yeah, what's that, depending on how hard it hit. Forgot. Nah, I had one person ask me, well, how come they hitting 0? I ain't gonna lie, I got to go a lot, a ton. When I said a ton of defense, bro. I gave him a ton of defense. I got a ton of stamens. Now, in my main game, I run out of MP, but I got a certain way around that in my main game. It's way different than that. Now, I was asked these characters in the game. I was thinking about putting them as like having a special time. Like, with the way I had it, if you didn't beat the first boss in 7 turns, it was gonna turn off the switch. But if you beat him before 7 turns, it was gonna have a switch that stayed on. Well, the switch that stayed on will give you a 4th character. But obviously, I ain't had time to put all that in the game. I just ain't had time to put all that in the game. I didn't have time to put all that in the game. Cause what I was gonna do, I was gonna put one of the main characters from my real game in there. Oh, someone is in love. Now that's why you gonna be teasing them. No, I mean, it's not that I just get the feel. It's not that. So become. I just get the feeling that we're only seeing the tip of the iceberg here. I know what you mean. Anyway, we should get a move on. Now, a little history behind them. Every time a summon is born in a village, 2 twins are born. And that's how you get Charlie and Larry. But every time a summon is born, there's 2 twins that are born. Like I said, there's a lot of story that's been left out. But yeah. What is it? They skip leg, they bad, boy. That's it, should take them both out. Yep. And now all the rest of the crew. I got lucky on our, he didn't even do it. So we're gonna do Gato, Grand Top Fire, and Will Breaker to try and crush him. I could have just did 9 on him, huh? Got them all down. Now, alright, a lot of people had trouble on that, but Stephen, I didn't come in with 100 TP. I would have got face roll, and I would have came back and tell you how I actually play a game. I would have came back. I bet, let's just go in there and strike. Like, just dive like 5 out of 7. I couldn't beat you, we come back with the special, right? So we came back with the special, do as much damage as possible. But what I do is, it's a habit. I don't know why I'm just like that. I think it's OCD, who knows? But like I hit one the golem with one of my specials. I hit the other golem with another special, the single target special, while I'm doing the AOE special. Like I did, that's exactly how I play the game. I learned my abilities and that's how I use them. Man, I think I put a lot of stimulus in them. And I was thinking about giving this Grand Tower Fire like a AOE dot, but I ain't have enough time to put those things into animations. And okay, like look, as after doing all these sound effects and stuff, at doing all these sound effects stuff, listening to the sound effects that's in the game. Nah, son, I gotta make all my own sound effects and everything because they don't sound. I gotta make my own because they don't sound right to me. Yeah, I think I stopped forgetting and keep getting me MP. I'm so used to how I got to set up in my main game. I don't have to worry about MP like that. But I did offset it, not only with cooldowns, but I offset it so you can. But I offset it so you can use Hey, so like anyway, I offset it so you're gonna use the ability so much before you have to start thinking about, you know. Oh, hold up. What's that? Look, so if you got the state on, you apply the state. Look, the game tripping hard, bro. Then he hit him with a zero. Like, then he attacked his friend. Say, bro, the game tripping, bro. I'm telling you, bro, the game is tripping. And that tower restore is not supposed to, animation not supposed to show on us, supposed to show on the team. It's tripping. It's crazy, bro. And it seemed like, okay, when I was playing, I was playing somebody else's game, and when the only time the game would mess up would be when you get into the fight with the she had a Tazuki like little demon succubus. That's the only time in the game that the game would mess up. And that's exactly what it's saying like here. It's doing all type of stuff. And the earth splitter ain't supposed to hit that hard. They got me. Earth splitter ain't supposed to hit that hard. I'm pretty sure. Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, son. Earth splitter is supposed to hit that hard. Y'all died. And I said that was a good game. We're getting out of there. Like right here, you see how down at the bottom When you do it on the map, that's in there. And I don't like how it's set up like that, but anyway, when you do it off on the map, when you set the map on the actual database, you don't have all this space. So if anybody know how to fix that, let me know. And yeah, I forgot to put a battle back, yo. And I know a lot of people had issue with the screaming that put you to sleep, but in case you didn't know, if you get hit with a loud enough noise, yeah, I'm gonna check this out. Let me check that out. Yep, direction I'm wrong, but that's what it is, game down. So, what a lot of people don't know is that if you get hit with a loud enough noise, well, obviously it causes you to pass out. I mean, I guess I could make you must be the leader of this cave. Me, a leader? The Akasa, if you want it, the Atazaki, whatever, don't have a face or thing for they monsters, their enemies. And since they don't have a face or thing for the enemies, I ain't how I want to put help. And I ain't feel like making one, that was just gonna be too time consuming. You must have me confused with my master. What do you mean, master? Aren't you the one giving orders to the monsters attacking our village? No, little one. I am a mere, obviously that's spelled wrong, servant assigned to guard this floor as the tower rises to its fall, preferably 2 P's, preferred height. Wait, so this isn't a cave? Now remember how earlier how you said it was a tower? And you tell I ain't go through and change my dialogue. No, little one, this tower is where the top floor, which you find yourself at the moment, is all that yours got 2 R's though. Your kind can see at the moment. The moment part right here, I'm looking at that when I'm reading it, like that's too much though. Until we have destroyed your village. Why destroy our village just to erect the tower? Like, see, that's, they saying that like, that's stupid. In a sense, you should be getting like a more urgent way to say that because your tower, your village is actually under attack. You know what I'm saying? But to him saying it's backing off of what Larry was saying, that it just seemed like there's more to it. Simple, little one. So your village is the only clan left, and clan I know right here just seemed like it's just something thrown in. But like I said, that's a lot of story left out. Clan left that has the ability to call upon the elements of the elemental realm. Now it's a long story we're gonna tell that about how that should be applying right now to the thing. So by destroying your village, all that possesses your bloodline, by destroying your village and all that possesses your bloodline, in common right place. I don't even know why I got it that all the rest I need one, I don't got one. Who will break the seal? Eliminate all that could possibly stand in our way. What I must say, so the common, you my friend are a stupid guardian, telling us your whole plan. You must think that we are some pushovers that will fall easy to your attacks. Such a stupid monster. Even if we manage to die here, there are some in our village that are far more powerful than we are. So this tower of yours will be crushed one way or another. Is that what you think, little one? My comrades have already destroyed your village and all those that tried to fight back. Our combined forces were more than enough to kill them all. The screams were like a sweet melody one can on a calm winter's night. Little one, you will hear the sounds of your comrades soon enough. as I rip out their tongues and offer them to my masters as a sacrifice to the start of his reign. Probably could live out the start of his reign part. And I can assure you I am far stronger than my lackey you faced earlier. As above, so is below. I offer these little ones to your embrace on this day, my master. For you I live. Ah, you will pay? Now that loading thing right there, I don't know why it's doing that, bro. It makes it seem like it's lacking something that should be though. Maybe he can copy skills or something. No, little ones, you still don't get it. Comma. We need to kill your clan and stop the only force on this planet that can stop us. Your clan is supposed to be borrows. Your clan borrows our power for your abilities. A curse that was placed on us by the demon race. By destroying your clan, we will be lifted from that curse, and no one on this rock will be able to access the elemental realm, giving us our true powers back. And we can finally get rid of the human race and the demon race at the same time. Now die, little ones. My master needs your body parts for as a sacrifice. Now, like what you see what most people doing, how I'm sorry, I like the beat, but how he not doing a double, triple attacks and all that extra stuff when I attack. Well, you kind of don't want to insanely drain his HP bar. Like, I mean, I can show you now. It's probably gonna kill me, but watch. I ain't gonna lie, this probably will kill me. But check it out. Alright? And for everybody that don't know, a murder is a flock of crows. And there's a lot of crows. That's why they call them a murder of crows. Like what? It probably will kill me by doing this. Now watch, I'll probably die. There might be a way to stop him from coming back. You know, like to keep this image off the screen once he's dead. Oh no, hold up. Hold up. There's still life in these old bones. Like I made him stupid easy, bro. Like I nerfed him from what he used to be. Hey, he did. So like I nerfed him for what he used to be, bro. Like he was really hard. Like, now let's see if it worked. Yeah, and I see for some reason when you watch it on Sir Nigga Street, it just hit a game over. I don't know what's going on. Lynette, is that you? I know I rushed through the dialogue because I wanted to see if it was gonna work. My bad, I should have read it. You feel like Lilith, so it'd be a comma now. He's supposed to be blind, supposed to be, saying all that, but I didn't. I remember when you were a little nosy girl, my dear. I said, cough. Child, please leave this place. Cough. There are none left but me here. She said, please leave this place. Hurry, you are the last of our clan. You must carry out. You supposed to carry out and cough and leg cough. So like it went for the cough cause it's supposed to be like expressing dying. You must carry out our legacy. You know what I'm saying? Now somebody said, well, she's silent, she can't be making noise. No, some deaf people can't talk. That's just not in words. Like when I told sign language, go find a deaf person and watch they can emit a certain level of vocal activity. And that's it. So now my thoughts on it. I have to say, if I was going, like, be honest with you, scoring my own game, like keeping 100, me playing it like me not being the one that made the game, I had to give it, I don't know, maybe between a 6. That's it, probably between 6 and a 7, maybe 6.5. Reason being, like I said, this is me doing it like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not the one that made it. So we're gonna say so if I didn't make it, the battle system is, I know, cause obviously I made it, so me going through it playing easy, cause I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm making it the way I play. So for me it'll be easy. But I'll be like, you know what I'm saying, the battle system animations is nice. Like nice and decent. You tell it a little bit on the time consuming side. The skills, where a lot of people say they're not balanced, they are actually balanced. As you can see, I make it look like it's just a regular game playing. And if it wasn't balanced, it'd be a lot of unsettling sort of damage that was done. And for the numbers that are showing up, they are. I can always show you an easy way to balance your game, which is a lot less time consuming. Because if I had to balance the game the regular way balancing, I would have never. Numbers would be everywhere. My God, would they be everywhere? Trust me, they'll be everywhere. Because there's no way to accurately balance these things on a regular percentage scale. But anyway, back to me playing like I don't know, you know what I'm saying, like I wasn't the one that made it. But you know what I'm saying? It was challenging. You got to really sit down and read your skill. You could have used certain skill at a certain time. We could have really detrimented your your playthrough. Some of the dialogue, as you can tell, the spelling is just what now. Obviously if you're going real nitpicky with it, spelling what now, grammar, this at the 30, really just look like it was just written and just hurriedly put it in there, which since I made the game, it really was. Back to me acting like I don't know, because you know what I'm saying, like I ain't played the game. It'll be, the storyline, it seemed like it's hit and miss sometimes. Like, we're not gonna say hit and miss, but more like it's out there, but then it's in there. Like, it seemed like there's more to the storyline that should be there, but it's not there. But it seems like they have a stable storyline, but it seems like it's more that should be there, but it's not there. Now, since I know that they supposed to be twins, Charlie and Lear, but everybody don't know, because I didn't express that, so they look like they're close, and all this extra stuff. I guess I had to say, like, everybody that seemed too, that the characters seem too close to see it without no type of indication to show who they are outside the headband and the hair thing. So if you're not really paying attention, which mostly everybody won't be paying attention because they just doing everything else. I mean, like a lot of people, especially in the game, I'm not going to be playing the game to see about trying to enjoy it or anything of that such nature. They gonna be playing it more or less like a job almost. So hopefully that's where I come in different. I know I got a busy ass schedule. I know that. I know I ain't got time like everybody else. But I'm gonna be trying to play these games to see if I enjoy it or not. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoy my game. Since now I'm talking, you know what I'm saying, as I made it. I enjoy my game, but it is still too easy for me. So obviously, if on my real game, it's nowhere near like that. It's stupid hard. It's hard even for me, and I enjoy that. So that's what I be looking for. But as far as me doing it, judging the games for game jam, I am gonna be playing to see if I enjoy playing the game. Cause visual novels, I'm not gonna say I don't like them, but if they boring, I ain't gonna like them. Certain type of games, I just don't like to play. It's just not my thing. I just don't like to play them. But since I'm judging them, I am gonna see if there's a possibility for me to even like the game. So I'm not gonna go on there with, man, I can't stay in the game, but I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna play it anyway. No, I'm gonna judge it right, just like the way I judge my game. You know, you hear me judge, now this is my game, and that big can't even make it past 6.5. I ain't gonna lie to you, that may be too high. It may be 6, it may be 5.5. I think it's kind of low side. Even with me rushing it, you know what I'm saying? I had to get probably about a 6.5, son. And I already know my spelling stuck up. I wasn't even trying to change all that. It's a game jam game. Like I said, I ain't got no time for all that though. But that's the judgment I give off my own game. But I am gonna be playing to see if I like it. And you gotta admit, this beat do go nicely. I like it, and I like at the end how when it say got, you know, our legacy, how it just hit a black screen, like it just go straight black. Like, you know, some movies like some like epic shit happen and the screen just go straight black. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The music start playing raw and all that type of shit though. That's what I'm trying to go for. So obviously, as you can tell, I got a lot of stuff that I gotta work on to try and get certain aspects of it to the way that I want it to be. Like my music skills, I don't feel that it's up there yet. I mean, I can make trap beats like nothing to it, but making game music is one thing I'm really working on. I'm trying to implement my own particular style into it. So that's definitely another reason why I'm slowing it down. But that's what I'm working on. And yeah, I'm gonna be grading all the games that I play similar to my scale, to the way that I do it, to the way that I, you know what I'm saying. But I'm not gonna be giving the grades based off of what I believe. The grades are already set up a particular way, so I can only grade on that particular scale. But as far as my thoughts though, hey, we can go out there with them. So I give my game 6, maybe a 6.5. Alright, y'all, that's it for the first game of the game jam. Tomorrow we be going through the purple one with the babies. I forgot the name of it. But when I looked at it, I said, nah, that's not my type of style of game. But I'm definitely not gonna just cross it out though. It may actually be interesting type game to play. So I'm gonna give it a shot and we're gonna go from there tomorrow. I'll let you later. Hopefully it's tomorrow, I ain't gonna lie to you. Hopefully it's tomorrow. So I'm not gonna say yeah or nay on that one. But hopefully it's tomorrow. So y'all have a nice night. I'll let you later.